You guys being here. Very good opening night for us in terms of the opponent, Illinois State. Good young basketball team with some experienced guys from a year ago. Knew they were going to come in and really try to really get after us on the glass. I thought our guys did a great job of really game rebounding and just bringing the effort tonight that we wanted to have in terms of execution on both ends.
Coach, no one really shot well tonight. How difficult was that to watch for you guys? Seeing a lot of open shots and not really getting anything going in.
You know what, I told the guys after the game, this time of year, early in the year, your defense is always a lot of times ahead of your offense. We've got some guys that can score the basketball. We'll continue to get better offensively as the year goes. But the effort again defensively and just digging in and getting stops when we needed to get them, I can't speak enough for how hard the guys played tonight.
After KO got that three-point play, kind of turned the momentum around to you guys. You got close and you had that 12-0 run. Still, offense wasn't scoring, but how impressed were you with the defense during that run?
I mean, again, our defense, held us together all night tonight in terms of we always talk about consecutive stops, and when we were getting consecutive stops, when we were finishing out defensive possessions, we were always in pretty good shape for the majority of the night. We did a good job of getting the loose balls, did a good job of, again, game rebounding. Guards came down and got us some big rebounds as well. Those were critical possessions for us.
Second half, Kevin Foster came on. He missed 5 shots after he made his first one, but gave you guys the inside presence, and JB had some putbacks. How do you feel the inside game's coming along?
I told the guys this and the team this a little while ago. Jared Brown's really bought into his role in terms of what we're asking him to do, in terms of being a junkyard dog, in terms of being a guy who brings energy, plays hard on both ends, really rebounds. We haven't asked him to score 1 basket this year, okay, but we have asked him to bring energy, bring effort, bring this defensive presence, and he's done that. Kevin Foster's going to settle in. Kevin's a good player, okay, in terms of a setback, in terms of playing his way back in. He's going to be a good player for us. Offensively, we know what he brings to the table and what he means to us. Defensively and getting his win right now. And this was really his first opportunity where he had game competition and everything. He's going to settle in and be a good player for us. He really is and stuff. I thought he had good effort tonight, and he made a lot of strides in terms of his comeback. He's only been working out really at full speed with us for 4 days now, where he's been full contact. So he's going to continue to get better for us, and we need him to, and he's a good player.
Kevin, came into the game 15 seconds in, you made your first shot. How did that feel, and how tough was it to miss the next 5?
It felt good, and it was really, really tough to miss the next 5. When I made my first shot, I thought I was okay, I'm back, and then I just went in a downfall, but coach was on there telling me to keep my head up and just keep playing hard, so that's what I did.
You had some good looks, some balls just bouncing out, but second half seemed like you more went inside. Were you more comfortable inside?
Yes, sir, I was more comfortable inside, and coach told us that we needed inside presence, so I stepped up to the role and did my best.
KO, first 13 minutes you didn't score, and you kind of just turned it up in the second half. Do you feel like, the fire you brought to this team, do you think that's what got you guys going in the second half?
My teammates were still looking for me, and I was trying my best to shoot the ball and finish for them. My shot wasn't going for me, so I had to go to the hole more and just find other ways to score and find other ways for my teammates to get them the ball.
Against FPU, of course you drained 7 threes, but this game, more inside out. You drove the ball a little bit more. Were they giving those looks, or are you just more confident this game to go inside?
I just gotta take what they give me. They're up on me, up on my hip, and they took away my shot on my right hand, so I just tried to go to the hole and create contact.
Coach, I know it's early in the season, but in a situation over Nick Moore drains that 3, you get back into. Do you go to Kevin and is he the guy you say, bring us home at this point?
You know what? We had opportunities really. I mean, they guys are going to game plan for Kevin. I mean, KO. I mean, Kevin can really shoot the basketball. Anytime you have a guy, in a previous game make 7 threes, I mean, they're gonna guard him. And he got some good looks tonight, and on any given night he'll knock those down. But again, I think in terms of putting everything on him, late in the game, we needed that ball inside. They were a little thin inside in terms of went to a smaller lineup, And when they did that, we really wanted to pound that ball inside. And we got a couple great looks inside and just weren't able to finish out the possession in terms of executing what we were trying to do. But and he's obviously going to be a guy that we play through, and both guys for that matter, because both guys can really score the basketball. But I think the difference in the game again tonight was our defense and was our effort. And you know, anytime field goal percentage defense 30%, I mean we'll take that on any given night.
How scary is that stretch? I mean, you're up 3, you're up 5, but you can't get away despite your defense keeps giving you opportunity after opportunity. I mean, frustrating, scary down the stretch?
No, I think you continue to work the game. And that's why I tell our guys, in terms of, 4-minute games, 8 minutes left in the game, we got to continue to work the game. We got to keep doing what got us the league. We're in the game, continue to execute, do the things that got us there. We don't need anybody to go off one-on-one and do something that we're not all in sync with. But I think for the most part, guys really tried to execute the things we tried to work with, whether it was on the offensive end and our defensive game plan. I think our guys did a great job of executing what we were trying to do defensively as well in terms of all their ball screen action. They hurt us a little bit early in the first half with their slip action a little bit and everything, but for the most part, I think our staff did a great job of having these guys prepared in terms of what they were trying to do offensively.
Coach, you got a few days to prepare, but what's the game plan for Stanford to get this team better to compete in that game on Monday?
Well, we'll come back tomorrow, and we got a lot of great teaching points from tonight's contest. Really try to evaluate more so than Stanford, evaluate us. Okay, and I tell our guys all the time, it's not so much about the opponent that we're playing; it's about us getting better and improving. Okay, because if we continue to improve and get better, okay, we'll be prepared for Stanford. Stanford's got a good team, obviously well coached, and but it's about us right now, early in the season here, about getting better on both ends of the floor.
Any other questions?